Hello Aries, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? I hope that you are all doing well. This is a general love and life reading focused on the second half of October, October 16th, all the way through Halloween, October 31st. General reading as always, Aries, so it's not going to resonate with every single one who is watching. So please do take from this reading whatever makes sense for you and your life, your situation, your relationship. If you do find that you are interested in a private reading from me, all of that information is down below in the description box, as well as a list of all of the card decks that I use during my readings. All right, Aries. So let's get started, guys. I wanted to pull some focus messages, first and foremost from the Barbie Aries Zodiac deck, and then the Moonology card deck that I'll show you guys in a second. So this is a very small deck, just a few cards here, with signs and elements that could be represented for this reading. And if it happens to not tap into the energy of the type of sign that you're looking for this reading for your person that you're thinking about, then that certainly doesn't mean that this is not the reading for you, as you need to just simply allow the rest of the reading to unfold and see if you're able to resonate with the messages. And this is just representing some pertinent signs that I feel need to be represented for the reading for the second half of October. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what signs come through or what elements I'm able to tap into here. Let me grab a couple of them. We've got Pisces. I just completed the Pisces reading. But yeah, you guys, Aries, have Pisces coming forward. So if it's a Pisces that you're thinking about for this reading, it's definitely represented right there. We also have Virgo. Okay, so if these are the two signs, Aries, that you are prominently thinking about for this reading, then let's see how it all plays itself out. And again, if these are not the signs that you're looking for, Aries, it certainly doesn't mean that you cannot benefit from the messages here. So just stay tuned. And the bottom of the deck is Gemini, so I will pull that as well. All right, guys, so now let's go ahead and grab the Moonology card deck and see what additional message, focus message, I can grab for you for the second half of the month. So angels and spirit guides for Aries, please. What else do we need to focus on for the second half of October for Aries? Oh my goodness. I forget which sign I read for where this came through. But yeah, it says work through your fears. This is the new moon in Scorpio. So for some of you, you might actually be thinking of a Scorpio for this reading. That particular card, Aries, is referring to facing your fears and just doing it anyway, whatever it pertains to, whether it has something to do with a romantic relationship or some aspect of your life or a dream that you're trying to manifest. Work through your fears and just do it anyway, because you're never going to know if you don't try. Okay? All right, guys. So let's start focusing on the Mystic Moon Oracles deck, and let's see what messages the angels can bring forward this time. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Please bring it forward for me for the second half of October. For Aries. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, what's going on at this time? Understanding. Sometimes if things seem a little bit confusing or unclear in our lives, it's calling for you to come towards some sort of understanding so that you can have a better way of looking at the situation, finding a new perspective, perhaps, and look at the next card. It's Divine Masculine. So for my Divine Feminines tuning in, if there is a Divine Masculine that you have in mind for this reading, and if they happen to be a Pisces, a Virgo, or a Gemini, that's definitely tapping into some sort of message specifically for you. But of course, it doesn't have to be just those signs. And perhaps it is the Divine Masculine that you are needing for this person to just see things from your perspective. And if they are just failing to understand where you're coming from, we'll see how this all plays itself out. If there is just a lack of communication, or if you guys are just on a different page maybe, or you're afraid to talk to them. Part of working through your fears and facing your fears and doing it anyway, sometimes in order to get a better understanding between two people, maybe it falls on your lap, Aries, to start the conversation going. The next card after that is family. So some of you guys may have actually shared a family together, or it could be blended families here as well. If you both already had children from other relationships. But this is a relationship that is coming forward with this crossroads type energy. A decision has to be made here, but perhaps you guys are just unsure of exactly what type of decision or movement needs to be created in the dynamic of this relationship. Again, we're dealing with some fears here, either on your part, Aries, or the person that you're thinking about for this reading, whether you happen to be divine masculine or not, or whoever is identifying with that energy. Look at this bottom of the deck, is recognition of a very special bond and union and connection with somebody. Maybe that's part of the understanding that needs to happen here, especially for my divine feminines who feel that their divine masculine, or whoever is identifying with that energy, if that person just hasn't seen how special this connection actually is. Maybe they're slowly waking up to what it is now. All right, so let's grab some tarot to add to this, guys. This is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. You do not have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck. So let's add some tarot to this equation, and let's see what else I can grab for you, Aries, for this reading. Let me move these guys over. I've got more room on my desk than I realize sometimes, but okay, hopefully you guys can see that a little better. All right, so let's see. Let's see here what I can tap into by way of tarot messages. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, please bring it forward at this time. For the second half of October, what else do we need to know? For Aries, please. Nine of Cups, beautiful. Satisfaction and wish fulfillment. That's really nice. Okay, so Cups energy is water energy. So that's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And we've already got Pisces indicated right there. And we've got the new moon in Scorpio right here. Work through your fears. And it could be the Scorpio, if you guys are tapping into the energy of a particular Scorpio for this reading, maybe it's them. Maybe it is this person that's afraid to recognize the type of union that this actually is, the type of bond that you share. And if you guys share a family, maybe they're at a crossroads and they're not quite sure whether they have it in them to be able to commit to you in this relationship, but I feel that they're working through it and trying to gain a better understanding of what they can offer here. So just give them a little bit more time to work through whatever it is that's going on within their heart space and their head space, because the potential for your wish to actually manifest in regard to this relationship, Aries, it could actually fulfill you to the point where you're just happy, happy, happy for the rest of your life. Beautiful. Look at this next card. We've got the Four of Wands. That's your own energy, fire energy here. And it could also be tapping into Leo and Sagittarius. Four of Wands, foundation and commitment. So I feel here, if we have more than likely a divine masculine, if you happen to be divine feminine especially tuning in, and that divine masculine is afraid to commit, I feel eventually part of this journey is going to culminate in them realizing that they really love you and need you and they want to be a part of your life, and ultimately fulfill that wish of you wanting to be with this person in a committed, loving relationship, build a family, or blend your families together to be able to recapture and build on a stronger foundation in this relationship. Next card is King of Wands. Visionary leader. So more fire energy, more of your own energy here, Aries. Especially my divine masculine Aries. Visionary leader. An entrepreneur. This person could definitely provide. This person has their act together as far as being able to provide for their family. This is a true leader that leads from the heart and inspires others to do more and dream bigger and to be better. This is a good person. This is a good man right here. I'm saying man, but it doesn't have to be, okay? Let's see what else for you, Aries. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Aries for the second half of October? Angels and spirit guides. Please bring it forward. 10 of Wands. Heavy burdens. And maybe that's why it's falling right below that Crossroads card. So you guys have definitely had some challenges, Aries, in this relationship, but I ultimately feel you guys can overcome those challenges if, especially, again, my divine masculine or whoever is resonating with that energy, if they just lay down their burdens. They're carrying all of these burdens and they can lay it down at any given time so that you guys can actually work on the challenges that have overwhelmed your relationship. Wands again, more fire energy. We've got 3 wands right after the other. 10s are completion. And, you know, part of the 10 of Wands energy is feeling burdened by the responsibilities that this person might be feeling completely overwhelmed by. Especially, I can't help but tap into especially my divine masculines who feel the need to take care of their families and work for a living, you know, and just be able to provide. And if you guys are having issues right now where that part of your relationship is being compromised, I feel that they're just carrying a heavy load right now, even though they ultimately don't have to, but they feel the need to do so. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, which is awesome. Destined opportunity. So I feel eventually this person, whether it is male or female, whether it is divine masculine or not, will eventually lay down their burdens and be able to work on whatever issues are going on in this partnership, Aries. And you guys have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful card. The Wheel of Fortune is going to bring about changes and good luck, not only in regard to this love connection, but in other aspects, Aries, of your life that really need a little bit of luck here. And interestingly enough, the Wheel of Fortune is, once again, fire energy. You're coming into a very lucky time in your life, Aries, so take advantage of the energies of that. Don't let your fears get in the way of stopping you from making your wishes and your dreams come true. Sometimes we have to get out of our own way in order to manifest what it is that we want. But the Wheel of Fortune is a turn of events, positive changes, good luck and fortune, okay? Going with the flow of life, going with the flow of the direction that your life is taking. Definitely a cycle of change and success is what's indicated there. Good karma. Problems gone. It might seem like at this moment that that's not going to happen, but that's part of the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. Abundance. So if you've been struggling financially or if there are issues there in regard to that, abundance is on its way. But again, abundance comes in many forms. Abundance could come in the form of love, of a rekindled relationship, family, or something as simple as being able to put food on the table, finding a new home, building a new foundation for that home. Anything is possible here, guys. That's part of the Wheel of Fortune energy. And that there is a better future ahead. We do have that Nine of Cups bringing about satisfaction and wish fulfillment for your family, for this connection. You know, but action needs to be taken whenever the Wheel of Fortune is there. You know, it's turning. It's definitely turning in your favor, Aries, but action needs to be implemented to welcome in that good fortune. You can't just be sitting there doing nothing. You have to partake in that energy. For some of you guys, part of the energy too of the Wheel of Fortune is that someone from your past is coming back to you, but somebody's undecided about the connection. And perhaps that's why we've got that crossroads energy there. And part of the hesitation could be that they're not ready for commitment. But I don't think that this person is going to be in that space or energy for too long. You know, I see the progression here. I see the Nine of Cups and that Four of Wands offering some pretty positive changes and movement towards a better future here. And it culminates in that Wheel of Fortune energy. So I really don't see a whole lot of negative stuff going on here that's going to stay in that space. Okay, so let's add some romance angels to this, Aries, focusing specifically on the relationship. So angels and spirit guides for Aries, please, for the second half of October. What else do we need to know at this time? Please bring it forward for me. Okay, well, we've got codependency being indicated here. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. It could be the divine masculine that's dealing with this. And with the fears card, work through your fears, he might actually be going through a very difficult period, or really whoever is identifying with that divine masculine energy. Maybe this person is not ready to commit because they know that they've got issues going on in their own personal life. But again, I feel that eventually they're going to progress out of that energy, out of that crossroads mentality, and recognize that this is ultimately what they want. Commitment, true love, satisfaction, wish fulfillment, being able to build a future with somebody, namely you, Aries, and be able to claim the successful future that the Wheel of Fortune has. It's just waiting to be claimed. Look at this next card. We've got Make the Effort, and I typically always tap into divine masculine energy simply because this little boy is reaching out to the little girl and really showing effort to show her that there's love there, that he cares, you know, and this card does read, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. There are steps I feel that this divine masculine needs to take to be able to manifest union once again in the 3D. If you guys are more than likely are in separation, there has to be effort here. And I feel it falls on the divine masculine's lap to be able to create those changes. Let me grab one more card for Aries, please. See that? Soulmate. You guys are soulmates. Soulmate representation here in this reading. And I feel here, Aries, that maybe you've already felt this type of connection with this person, and here's your confirmation. So if you guys are in separation, they'll be back. They have so much love for you, but they're trying to figure things out for themselves right now. Look at the card after soulmate, engagement. So for those of you really wanting this wish fulfillment of marriage, it has the potential to come in for you, Aries. It truly does. And, you know, Four of Wands energy as well as beautiful foundation and commitment. It's falling right below that divine masculine. So I really feel here, especially for my divine feminines, your wish will come true, that you will have the chance to ultimately marry your soulmate, your person. Okay. All right, so let's add to this with some Infinity Oracle by Fire Witch Tarot. So angels and spirit guides for Aries, please, for the second half of October. What else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know at this time, please? Let's see. Playing games, game on. Okay, so for some of you guys, you feel as though this person might be playing games. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be so negative. Like they might just really love playing games. I know my husband does. So could be something as simple as that. But of course, the other side of that message is you might have a person in your life that you're thinking about for this reading that they tend to play games with you. And so that's a part of the reason why you might be at this crossroads and thinking about whether or not you want to invest or commit to this connection. But I feel here that given time, they're going to wake up to the type of connection that this is and seeing the value of it and recognizing that they ultimately don't want to lose you. So it might take some time for them to wake up to the possibility, but I do feel that that will happen. Okay, let's see what else. Cheers. Beautiful card. Bottom of the deck is healing love. So there is cause for celebration here, guys. And I feel that the type of love that you receive or will receive from this person that you consider to be your soulmate will heal your heart. For those of you who are in a place of a grieving heart or a broken heart, I feel eventually, given time, your heart will heal, and it will be this person that will allow it to heal. And again, part of the energy of foundation, commitment, engagement, marriages, that is definitely cause for celebration. You know, and that is what I tap into when I see that cheers card. Happy times ahead. So that's beautiful. You guys, I feel Aries will overcome the challenges that are being represented in this reading. So work through your fears and overcome it and walk through those fears anyway, because what's on the other side is so much better than where you've been. All right, let's add to this with some signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, please. What else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know, Aries? Let's take a look. What else do we need to know? Orange, enthusiasm, excitement, and warmth. Very nice card. And for those of you who happen to like the color orange, and to me this also taps into, you know, we're heading towards Halloween. Halloween, pumpkins, orange is a very prominent color, so I really feel like it's perfect for the season that we're in. And it's a very exciting time that we're entering into for you, Aries. You know, and even though the weather is actually getting a little cooler, this person, I feel, will be able to warm your heart with the type of love that they're offering you, giving you the enthusiasm that is lacking at the moment, I feel. So just give it some time, and I do feel things will eventually shift and change towards the better. Towards the better. And it's so fitting that this is the bottom of the deck, you know, with the picture of the eggs, incubation. Incubation is tapping into the energy of a waiting period. It takes time for things to come back to life. It takes time for things to grow. Okay, and I feel here that there will be growth in your situation, Aries. You just got to give it some time. Don't lose patience, okay? And don't be afraid to wait, because sometimes, as the saying goes, good things come to those who wait. And I really feel here that you've got a lot of wonderful things coming in for you. You know, don't forget, you've got the Wheel of Fortune on your side. Beautiful. All right, guys, so let's add to this. I've got a couple of new decks by Flames of Alchemy. Very first one is tapping into the energies of the Divine Masculine, and I do have the counterpart to this deck, which is for the Divine Feminine. So male or female, it doesn't have to be just male representing divine masculine energy, however way you are tapping into this deck, and if it makes sense for you. Let's take a look at this and see what energies and messages come through for the divine masculine representation for this reading. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides for the divine masculine. What needs to come through here? Cowardly. Part of that cowardly energy is tapping into the divine masculine who's afraid. Afraid to make a move, afraid to make a decision, afraid to go one way or the other. That's why he might be stuck in that crossroads energy. But again, I'm feeling temporary vibrations from that. Bottom of the deck is contemplate. There's a lot that he's thinking about. He's feeling a little bit overwhelmed here. So once again, going back to this incubation energy, Aries, just give the divine masculine a little bit more time to work through what is challenging him energetically at this point. And I feel here that he will emerge as the type of partner that you are looking for. I just picked up this divine feminine card deck and I just took a quick glance and look at the bottom. It says passion. So I'm going to pull that. All right, so let me officially shuffle this divine feminine deck, and whoever resonates with these messages, whether you are divine feminine or not, let's take a look. So angels and spirit guides focusing on divine feminine energy. What messages need to come through here? So we already know that the divine masculine is coming forward with cowardly energy. He's got a lot that he's thinking about in very heavy contemplation mode. Let's see how the divine feminine feels about all this. Let's see what's going on with our divine feminine. Please bring it forward for Aries, angels and spirit guides. Ooh, perhaps she's not ready to talk. A little bit of stagnant energy from our divine feminine. This is part of the reason. Divine feminine is in very heavy reflection mode, going within, trying to figure things out. In heavy reflection of where she's been, where she is, and where she ultimately wants to go. There's a lot that she's thinking about too. So I have a divine masculine who's in heavy contemplation mode. I've got a divine feminine who is in heavy reflection mode. So they're really both very much in their headspace. You both are, depending on what side you resonate with, Aries. Bottom of the deck for the divine feminine is wonder. So yeah, there's a lot that she's thinking about here. Trying to come up with various scenarios in her head as to how this is all going to play itself out. But I'm telling you guys, you've got soulmate representation here. We've got the 9 of Cups that has the capability of fulfilling your wishes, Aries. You have the potential of creating this firm, solid foundation in your life and in your love life, certainly, and finally getting the commitment that you are looking for from this person. Some beautiful energies coming through here for you. And again, I couldn't help but look at that card. A lot of passion, passionate energy between you and this person, Aries. That's beautiful. All right, guys, so let's grab some healing messages for this reading, Aries, and let's see what else you need to be made aware of at this time. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. What else do we need to know, please? Some healing messages for Aries, please. Second half of October. Second half of October. I'm grabbing this bottom card. Beautiful. Do you guys see that? Romance. Everything is going to work itself out. And the card after that is answered prayers. So it almost doesn't matter where things are right now or what you're going through, what struggles you are going through, especially in regard to your romantic life. Part of the journey that you guys are on will bring about healing and fulfillment and happiness. I don't really feel that you guys are going to be stuck in this crossroads for long. There is movement that is indicated here. And I feel this second half of October could actually create a lot of movement if you allow it, if you actually both meet each other halfway and welcome in the energies of this Wheel of Fortune to just grab all of that positivity that it's bringing and all that good luck and fortune. Grab it and go for it, you know, face your fears, go for it. And your prayers have been heard. They will be answered. They will ultimately be answered, Aries. So wait for it. It's coming for you. All right. So let's add to this with some Lover's Oracle. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, please. Some additional messages for Aries for the second half of October, please. Okay. And I'm going to grab this bottom card. Okay, this card reads, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Wow. So however way you are resonating with that, and you got to question yourself, it's different for everybody tuning in. If you could do anything, what would it be to help this situation? Listen to your heart. Listen to where it is taking you. Listen to what it is guiding you to do. And you can't go wrong. Okay? And the other card that came through for you, Aries, reads, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Exactly. Get rid of the negative energies, guys. Welcome in the opportunities that are trying to present itself to you and to this person that you're thinking about for this reading. Because I really feel part of the energy of that Wheel of Fortune is providing some pretty amazing new opportunities for you. Yes, in regard to your love life, but other areas of your life as well, not just in regard to your love life. There's so many possibilities that are coming in for you, but if you're standing in your own way by letting your fears stop you from going after what it is that you want or who it is that you want to be able to manifest back into your life, then you're creating a blockage there, and you need to just open up the floodgates and let it all in. Because what's coming in for you is amazing stuff. Satisfaction, wish fulfillment with that Nine of Cups. You can rebuild a solid foundation for yourself in your life with that Four of Wands. Finally get commitment from the person that you want to spend your life with. Your prayers are being answered. They've been heard. In regard to romance, things will eventually be looking up. I do see commitment here for you, Aries, from your soulmate. And a very romantic time is coming in for you. So welcome all of these amazing messages into your heart and into your life. I really feel you will be quite surprised with the direction that this all ends up going. Amazing. All right. So let's close this out with some final thoughts from the Whispers of Love. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Some final thoughts. All right, let's take a look and see some final messages for you, Aries, for the second half of October. But things will start turning around, you'll see, especially in regard to your love life. It'll turn around. I really do feel that for you. Okay, I'm grabbing this bottom of the deck. All right, guys. So what we have, first and foremost, do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Sometimes when we are too fixated on what's going on with us and around us, we forget that other people need help too. Okay, this could pertain to friends, to family that are in need of your attention, of your love, and so it's important for us to look outside of ourselves as well. Next card is focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. And it's true. When we see things from a more positive standpoint with our interactions with others, then it's easier for us to heal the situation, especially if you guys are going through challenges. So it doesn't just have to be pertaining to a love match here or a love connection. This could be your other relationships in your life as well. But now going back to your love life, Aries, look at this bottom of the deck. Do you see that? It's the union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. That oftentimes is what we consider to be a soulmate bond with somebody, because you feel spiritually connected to them regardless of distance, space, and time. And I feel that the love is going to survive. The love is strong here. You guys have some obstacles to overcome, and I feel that you can and that you will. But it's so important to not let your fears get in the way of going after truly what it is you're wanting to manifest in every aspect of your life, Aries. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this. Some beautiful, amazing messages coming through here for you, Aries, for the second half of October. So I really do hope that a lot of you guys were able to resonate with this reading. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up and like and share. And if you are wanting your own personal reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I will be back soon, Aries, with more readings for you. In the meantime, take care, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.